Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. My name is Sherry. Today, we've been working hard already. My husband wanted some more broccoli cheddar soup because he finished that off. So I made that for him. I also made him some more pumpkin overnight oats, which I need to put in the refrigerator in just a few minutes. I ran out of lemon juice. And I ran out of zest as well. So I just dug up a whole bag of lemon zest and I've used all the lemons here. We're in the process of making some bread. I've got some strawberry ice cream. This has to sit for just a little bit longer. I'm going to show you, I haven't used it in a long time, but we have a Cuisinart ice cream maker. I'm going to show you how to use that. And I also got a Cuisinart bread machine that you put all the ingredients all in it in the correct order. It has to be done per the instructions. But you can make your own bread. And what it is I'm still learning how to make bread. Okay, the real way, folding it, kneading it, doing all that stuff. Right now, I really just don't have the time to do all that, okay? I had bought this when we lived back in New Hampshire, so it's been about 6-7 years. And we just finally pulled it out of the shed. I forgot I had it, but I forgot that I had it. So the other day, I made a loaf of bread, and it was wonderful. The only thing is I forgot there's a part where you take it out and knead it, and you're supposed to take this out. I forgot to, so the bread baked it all in it. So with this particular machine, and I'll show you where in a second, if you see it's right up there in that back corner, right there, okay? What it is it mixes everything for you. It kneads everything for you. There is a button on there where the alarm will go off to let you know that if you wanted to finish kneading it so it can proof up in the loaf, you can do that. Then to remove this, you put it back in, you press another button, it'll proof it and it'll bake it for you. So it's actually like an all-in-one and I love it, but I forgot kind of that I had it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make this and then we'll make some ice cream. I've got some banana bread getting ready to go. I had to thaw out the bananas for it. My daughter decided she wanted to make some brownies, so if you hear a beep in the background, I'll have to take the brownies out in a little bit. So we've been really working hard. Well, nobody else has. I've been working really hard today in the kitchen, and I needed to get some of this other stuff done first before I brought you along on the journey, because you've already seen me make lemon juice and you've already seen me make the broccoli cheddar soup and you already seen me make the oatmeal pies, the oatmeal overnight oats. So I wanted to take you along on this little journey since I haven't seen this. So this is really hot water. It should be around 80 to 90 degrees. They want a cup and a half. This and this all come together. So I've already measured that out. So you want to put them in the correct order. So this is about 3 tablespoons of softened room temperature butter. We're going to do now 3 teaspoons of sugar or honey. So we're just going to go ahead and I'm doing 3 teaspoons of sugar. Now I did do the other day with honey and that came out really, really good. All right, then you want to do a teaspoon and a half of salt. And I'm just shaking it around in there a little bit, just so it can mix up a little bit. You're not having it all centered in one spot. All right, so then it calls for 4 cups of bread flour. And I'm just gonna go ahead and paper towel this a little bit out. – It needs to get washed anyway, but that way I am putting this in here. Now I have some of my bread flour that I bought recently, and I poured it all into this. This is 1.5 cups. And I am making a 2-pound loaf. Yeah. Let me just make sure. I'm just holding it up to the light so I can see. That's a little bit too much. There we go. That worked out good. And I already got some powdered milk, instant powdered milk from Walmart. Then you're going to want to add a 1/4 cup of powdered milk. And then I have my yeast. And it's always a good idea to keep your yeast refrigerated, especially right after you open it. And then that is pretty much it on the ingredients. So now, let me just make sure I get all this little bit off. All right, so you've got everything all in here. I'm gonna bring you over here in just a second. Let me just set this in here. So I want you to see how it goes. There we go. All right, so you got this all in here. We're gonna just close this up. I am going to plug her in, and you're gonna hear it beep. I've already got this all taken care of, okay? And we're gonna hit start. So you'll see, says light, dark, 3.5 hours, and you want white. So everything is all taken in, and you're gonna hit start, and you can hear it now. It's starting to go. You see that in there? All right. So I started that. I had to put it on pause for a second because my I thought the brownies were done, but they still weren't. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna strain out the strawberry juice. And it says to have half of the strawberries, but I'm not gonna take out half here. It says with a hand blender mix, but my hand blender is now in the dishwasher because I blended up the broccoli and cheddar soup with it. And that's okay because we all in this house, except my husband, love strawberries, and we love nice, good sized chunks of strawberries in our ice cream. So this is okay. Now I already pre-froze my strawberry tub. You're supposed to have that chilling for at least a few hours or overnight. And it's been in there for a few hours. What I did is to help it, and I cleaned it out just a bit, but I also I got it nice and cold, and then I stuck it in the my big freezer chest. So mash this up just a tad more. And I haven't made this particular recipe in a while. Normally we just do like vanilla and chocolate, but like I said, I'm not really doing a pantry challenge. But I had a bunch of stuff in the freezer, because if you go to hashtag at Three Rivers Challenge, they usually do this, the pantry challenge that goes on. I don't really have like a working pantry like that, but I had a bunch of stuff in my freezer, so I thought I would take the time and do this. So in my husband's broccoli cheddar cheese soup, I had a big thing of sliced onions and diced onions that were in there for a while. My mom had given us some banana peppers, so I threw the banana peppers in there. I had a good portion of celery, so I put that in there because I want to make some more soup starters. I only got 2 left, so that's how fast I go through them. And I want to go ahead and I wanted to clean all that out so I could add it all into the soup, so I have more room to add my soup starters. I ran out of garlic, so I do just go over to Sam's Club. I pick up this Spice World of garlic, and there's a video that I will link down to it as well, to go ahead and chop this all up. That's going to be next on my list, but I won't bore you with it because I already did it. So I'm going to go ahead and get out the pan that it goes in. We're going to dump all this strawberry in it. So this is nice and cold now. In a few minutes you're going to see really how nice and cold it is. You just stick that on there. Stick all the strawberries in. And realize this is just very, very simple. Now I already sat the strawberries. These were just frozen. You want to maybe use fresh if you can, but like I said, I was trying to get the pantry challenge taken care of. You want to stick about a half a cup of sugar and about 4 tablespoons of lemon in there. That's why I bought lemon, because I said I was all out, so I could do this and get rid of it. And then you're going to add the regular ingredients. So then you're going to need to add, what is it? 1 1/4 cup milk. Yeah, like I said, I'm just using right there. 1 1/4 cup milk. Oh, maybe I should have put that in after. Nope, it goes. Good. And then 1 cup of sugar. I will use this. I know that it's probably, you know, a little too late. But I do have to add some cream in here, so that'll help with the cream. And all you're gonna do right now is stir this on for 2 minutes. So you got a lid right here. Nope, I knew I put it on wrong. That was silly of me. Hold on a second. I could have sworn I had it on wrong. What happens when you don't watch and you don't watch what you're doing for a while. There we go. Because that goes right inside here, and then it locks right there. And then you're just going to turn this on. And they said on low speed for about 2 minutes. And then you're going to add 1 1/4 cup cream. So let me go ahead and get the cream out. I had already had to go buy more cream, because again, I did the broccoli cheddar soup for my husband. You may hear in the background my daughter and one of her friends. And then after we do that, they want to add then the strawberry juice and then the vanilla. So we're going to add as I say, a tablespoon, and I think that might end up, no, not even. Well, I do have more vanilla. I have to go grab it over here. It's my vanilla that I was using for, that I made back in October. It's not quite ready yet to use, but I've had to use this already a few times, and I just don't want to pour too much in there. There we go. I also have vanilla over here that I need to use. All right, now we're gonna pour our cream in. And now this and the juices, I said to go ahead and add. We'll keep those strawberries for a little bit longer. Now this is just gonna sit in here mixing this up for about 20-25 minutes. This is what I made my husband. This beautiful soup. All right, well that actually worked out good. We'll see if the brownies are ready. Gonna get a toothpick for that. Put that over there for a second. And does it come out clean? Yep. Comes out clean. So we're just gonna put those brownies right over here, just so you can see they need to cool. In a few minutes I'll take them out. And now what we're gonna be doing is banana nut bread. So give me 1 second. All right, perfect. So just cleared all this up and we got that still going on. Now we're gonna do banana nut bread. So in my bowl here, I have flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. And I'm just gonna give this a quick whisk. My husband's been eating a lot of bananas lately, but there are some times that he just can't finish them or before they start to go a little bad, which is not a big deal. As I always tell them, if they do go bad or if they start to get yucky, put them away for banana bread. And then in this in this bowl here, I've already mushed my bananas. We've already got some butter, brown sugar, and some white sugar. We're just gonna mix this up. I guess my butter thawed out a little bit. That's all right. Gonna mix this all together. Now I like to use these smaller pans right here just to help us so we don't eat it all at once. Yeah, it looks like I may need to remelt this butter. And I'm just going to put all of this in the microwave for a few seconds. And that's too hard to work with. Yeah, and so in the process, I can go ahead and I got 2 of our farm fresh eggs. And I usually do 3 of these. I'm just going to spray them down with a little bit of avocado oil. I brought a 4th one out yet, but I don't know if I need the 4th. So if I don't need the 4th, that's fine. You see up here, I got all the lemons in here and their zest, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a household cleaning product. I did that last year, and I have to admit I totally forgot about it. So when I had pulled them out from down here after I cleaned, they were gone. It was yucky. And I was like, oh crap. Yeah, this needs to get a little bit longer. And then, so I've been working on today. Like I said, I was trying to make some more soup starters. Now I've started my bread, I've started my ice cream, I've got spinach to bag, and I do have some, I got a pork butt hanging out, and I want to go ahead and do the pork butt. I may have to wait for another video to do that. I just don't have enough time. My kids have a couple of friends coming over, some more other friends coming over today. They've got a project to finish and take care of. So there's no way that between me filming and their projects, so I'm gonna have to probably save this stuff for tomorrow to take care of. All right, so I've got all this added all in there. We are adding all the dry ingredients. And then I need to add the eggs. Again, I'm going to add these separately just because these are my fresh chicken eggs. And I just want to make sure that there is nothing in them whatsoever. And then we are going to add a little bit of vanilla. There we go. We're stirring all this in. And once I get all this stuff mixed in, I'm going to add a couple of them with nuts and one without. And I'm not going to crush them or anything. There we go. Scrape the sides. Make sure, because you want to still incorporate all of that flour. And then that's it. So let's see if I made enough for 3 bowls. Looks like I sure did. I don't like to overfill them. I don't mind if they're just under a little bit. Just because then you're not going to have a explosion in your oven. And since this is a brand new oven, we got this just a couple of months ago. Yeah, that one could have had a little bit more in it, but that's all right. You'll see how fat they all come up, and they do rise very well. I'm gonna clean up the edges. It's easier when you go ahead and have the edges all nice and clean before they go in the oven. You know, it's a little less work. When you go and try to take these all out. All right. I'm going to do this one with a couple of nuts. And then that's it. Now they're going to head right inside the oven. And the oven is already set to 350. I'm going to turn them that way. And then, what's it at for at least 50 to 60 minutes, but I know that ain't gonna last that long. So I'm gonna put for 30 for right now. And we'll check after 30 minutes, because like I said, I didn't fill them all the way up. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna just do 25. And then that way when it beeps, I'll take a temperature with a toothpick and we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a little bit when everything's all done. All right, so we got less than a minute left, and it looks like these are good and done. See how they rose up a bit? We got 3 beautiful little banana breads. Just make sure we check these. Yep. I'm going to let these sit over here. I did have to put them in for another 10 more minutes almost, just to make sure they got fully done. So if you come over here and take a peek, that looks beautiful. We're shutting the oven off for now. And I already put the ice cream in the freezer, and the bread is still going. That's going to be another hour or so. So what I'll do is I'll take videotape of it when they're ready, and I'll bring you along. But I am done for today. I am tired. I am beat. My next video I'm going to be doing, I got that pork butt I need to process. I took that out a couple of days ago, so it's ready to done. So thank you for visiting my home today. If you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe, share, and please comment if you want to see more of this kind of content. And just keep on cooking. Right now I'm tired, I'm beat, I'm hurt, and my husband gave me a little bit of a cold, so I'm not feeling very well right now, so I need to go sit down and relax. Again, thank you from the Little French Homestead, and have a great night. Bye-bye.